Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Çalhanoğlu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
In with a header! They want to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. He's beaten the last man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Romario.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility...
There's the hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Romario. Zakaria. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, he's in! Benacer. Sanchez chasing after it. Bailey. Well seen. Saw that coming. De Jong. And here's Alexis Sanchez. And it's Sanchez. And he'll shoot here. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Looking for the run. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Not the most accurate pass. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Shot at goal! Goal! Milan!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Now he's off and running. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. And that's been intercepted. Bailey. Alexis Sanchez. Gently done. Now it's Romario. Maradona. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Maradona. Romario. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Pass somewhat off target. Barella. Oh, nicely intercepted. Throw in. Benacer. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, good read. Calabria. And that's been intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe powering forward here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Terrific header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Araujo certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Now that looks a decent ball. Look at the... Has a go! Oh, that's a key interception. He's gone forward. Barella. And here's Maradona. And it's Bergomi. Maradona with the foul.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go against.
He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Romario is offering a wry smile there.
Milan, corner number 2 then. Massive leap! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Davis.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
So, third corner of the game. Great leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Otamendi cuts it out. Zakaria. Fiddles it through. Pass is just off target. Oh, super find. Gilberto Silva. Forwards and with intent. Maradona. And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Milan happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Here we go again.
Milan going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
And he was quick to react.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Sanchez. Davis. De Jong. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Griezmann. It's Griezmann! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well seen, saw that coming. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And they're on him in a flash. Barella. And that interception was most necessary. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Benacer. The team still separated by the game's only goal. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's managed to get free. Benacer. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Have their second corner now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Benacer. And that has put paid to that. Mbappe. It's a sweet ball, that. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Griezmann. Now it's Sanchez. That's tidy.
Celtic are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So that's 2 now without... And he's had a hit! Maradona.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's from Mario. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. Benacer. Here's Zakaria. And that's been intercepted. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Mbappe. Barella. Barella! The muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nice ball, and he might be in here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds.
Rummenigge! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Lookman! Davis. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the counter is on. He's shifting through the gears here. Milan have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Fernando Torres. He's got the shot away! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Hernes. Back into the middle. And the shot! And it's in! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite... Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. The electric Alphonso Davies, constantly clocked amongst the world's quickest players. The very definition, Jim, of rapid.
Yeah, and it makes them a very potent weapon on the counter-attack. I think this was a game we covered, Peter, but I remember one European night in London in 2020 where a side were 2-0 up and he went on to set up the third.
He was untouchable then, outran absolutely everyone to set up a real chance! Wits. Now it's Wits, and it's Makalele. Wits! It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Barella. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde couldn't squeeze it through, looking for the run. Threads one in, hits one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan with the corner, there first. Big header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Maradona. Romario. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, he's found him. Decent hit! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Gilberto Silva. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, good read. Maradona. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kadiolu. And he was quick to react. Barella. Romario. Maradona. And now the breakaway. Wits. And that's been intercepted. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's in a great position. Maradona. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
No way through. Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Gets his pass away. Maradona! Now, and the follow-up! He's missed, but not by that far. Gilberto Silva, well seen, saw that coming. Kajolu. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Robbie Keane. Barella. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Robbie Keane. Wirtz. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we're underway again.
Milan clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Romario. And it's Romario. Barella. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Witsel. Tomori. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Maradona. Now there's a fine ball. Valverde. And it's Davis.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, super find. Araujo. De Jong. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, good read. Works it forward. Great ball if he can get... It's Maradona! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Maradona deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Courtois with the clearance. Looking for the... Can he put it away? Bergomi getting this one clear. Well, that has not gone well. Wirtz. Barella.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Now it's Maradona. Oh, important interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Valverde. It's a really well-measured ball. And that's been intercepted. Wirtz. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the ball's a good one here. De Jong. Chance here to counter. Mbappe. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Maradona.
Look, movement creates more options.
Now the finish! Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Maradona. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's a little off target. Kadiolu is offering some sort of an apology there. And the shot! And he hits the net. And late in the day, a telling moment.
Lille really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's through here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He rises! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Well seen, saw that coming. It's a throw-in. And he can clear it away. Lille finding their passes. That is a brilliant interception. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Cantona. Can he finish? It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So there's going to be another change here. Lille grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's had a hit!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Milan. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Sergio Roberto. Maradona. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Messi. Son Heung-min. Ronaldinho. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite... evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We have already started here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Maradona gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his...
He's had a shot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Rummenigge with a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So, a breakthrough already. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Mbappe could move up a gear here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rummenigge was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Tries a shot! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's gone forward. Chance to shoot now. Shapes to shoot. Really well taken goal.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well seen, saw that coming. Kimmich charging forward, the ball at his feet. Gullit could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Rummenigge, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Romario. And he was quick to react. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And he's forced to go back. And it's Figo. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. De Jong. 15 minutes till half-time. And that's been intercepted. The counter-attack is on here for Inter. And that interception was most necessary. Gilberto Silva. There he goes, motoring forward. Mbappe. Gullit might just make this. And it's Maradona. Stood up well to him there. Araujo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Inter Milan get it back again. And no, that was never going to make it. Barella. De Jong to Barella. Now it's Maradona. Driving through the middle. He's got the shot away! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Romario really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Now it's Romario. Barella. Gullit chasing after it. Now it's Romario. And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. This possibly the last play of the half. And the keeper beats it away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
So we're already into the second period.
Milan don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Bergomi. Gilberto Silva gets his pass away. Kimmich.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's found a way through. So much time and space here. Inter Milan have a free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Maradona, who's set up 1 goal so far. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here.
Hits one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Have their second corner now. Inter Milan can counter. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Barella.
Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Gilberto Silva can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Barella, and that has been cut short. Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, good read. And he's only too happy to take that back. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Romario is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Ruben Dias did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Well, they've got it again. Forwards and with intent. And here's Romario. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary. Well, the counter could be on here. Barella. And here's Maradona. Well seen, saw that coming.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Maradona.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Tries to dink it through. Nice control. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now, what about a counter-attack? Spread it left. And through to the goalkeeper. And he's intervened well there. And that's been intercepted. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, well played, well played.
Inter certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Rafael Leao. Good spot, he's seen the run. Ah, that's a fine interception. Costa Curta. Now Gilberto Silva. To Barella. Gilberto Silva. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Four extra minutes added on. Rafael Leao. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He is just caressing the ball. Neymar. Milan are looking to break at pace. Well read, nice interception. So that's it. It is all over. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Gilberto Silva wins the duel this time. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true. And I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Barella. Now it's Barella. Maradona! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's there to belt it away.
Pretty robust defending.
Inter Milan can counter promptly here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's been intercepted. Oh, the ball's gone astray. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And that's been intercepted. Barella might just make this. And it's Ribéry. Ribery was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. De Jong. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Maradona. Mbappe. Now it's Romario. He's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Romario clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Have their second corner now. Vieira is there and he can get that clear. Bullet. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. That is ended up in no man's land. Barella. That's headed upfield. Alexander-Arnold tries making a foray down the right. And that's aimed into the middle. Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Milan can start a counter here. Araujo, Rummenigge for Ribery. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe. So what can they make of this? Well seen, saw that coming. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's delightful. That's the throw. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ribery. Ribery crosses. Chance! And the ball's come loose here. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Now it's Mbappe. Costa Curta. Pau Torres. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken. Araujo. Lobbed in behind. Oh, that's well spotted. Vieira. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. Bergomi. Barella. Now Gilberto Silva. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Ribery. And there's the end of the first half. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
Milan can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience.
It's Maradona! That's tidy. Barella. De Jong. Great hit! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Milan really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Towering header! He's done very well to get to that.
Araujo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Maradona.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Alexander-Arnold. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He's in here! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. De Jong. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That is a brilliant interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. De Jong. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Hullet. There's no flag. Well read, and the danger is averted. Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Maradona. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! Goal!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Barella. Now that looks a decent ball. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Hoisted in. The referee's awarded a free kick. Mbappe considers his options. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Can he get it through? And a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So their fourth corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Araujo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Romario. He might be in here. Romario! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan, they're up to 5 corners now. He gets big. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's through. Now is he in? Rafael Leao tries to get it clear. And they're quick to get it back.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, good read. Great defending, strong and determined. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Hullet, he's beaten the offside trap. And that interception, Rafael Leao! And he was quick to react. Milan leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Rafael Leao. Spread neatly. Courtois claims it. And now the breakaway. Alexander-Arnold. Musiala. He's free. He has got space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the number on the board is 3. Gets his pass away. Romario. Played up towards the front line. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Maradona voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the
very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Alexander-Arnold, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Looking for the runner. And it's Maradona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, there is the formidable figure of Ronald Araujo. He's happy to go shin to shin with anyone.
Yeah, an absolute colossus at the back, and endeared himself to the fans even more by getting on the score sheet. Remember that game in Madrid back in 2022?
Yeah, it doesn't get much bigger, better than those capital Catalan conflicts. 4-0 in the end?
Absolutely, yes.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Barella. And they can counter here. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Could move up a gear here. Maradona. Romario. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And it's Maradona. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Aimed in towards the centre. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gently done. Figo. That is good strength. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries to get it clear. Romario.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gilberto Silva. This is De Jong. Cruyff with a definite foul there. Gilberto Silva. Milan finding their passes. That's tidy. And it's Maradona. Now, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Now it's Barella. Now that is commitment to the cause. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Barella. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Footballing width usually identifies.
Big chance! It's a quick ball upfield. De Jong. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bergomi takes control of it and he's on the move. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Figo. Oh, good read. Can he get it through? He's beaten the last man. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bergomi. De Jong. Gilberto Silva. To Barella. Looking for options for movement. Kimmich short changes him with that pass. Bergomi makes the interception. Now it's Hullet. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Just eases him off the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. Ah, such a clever touch. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
Milan can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
And no, that was never going to make it. Romario. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Looks to go up and over. Well read, nice interception. That has been slung wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gilberto Silva. Interesting ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Kimmich. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Araujo. Romario being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Bergomi is there to clear. De Jong. Forwards and with intent. And still we await the first breakthrough. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Long ball by the goalkeeper. He's played him through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
De Jong. Barella.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's onside. They're urged. And the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Passes short and sharp. Yeah, he's fouled him there. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Sergio Roberto, in by Sergio Roberto. And it's hoisted clear. Steaming on goalwards. It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's headed upfield. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Driving through the middle. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Hullet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aim forwards. And that's been intercepted. Gets his pass away. Chance here to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Musiala. Makaleli. Rafael Leao. Musiala.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And he has been fouled there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. Hullet!
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Sergio Roberto. No, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Hernes. And the referee brings it to a close. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in every... Now the finish! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. The ball has bounced loose now. Ribery does well to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Real chance! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Milan clearly executed that with considerable...
And the finish! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Mbappe. And here's Neymar. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Makelele. Now that's well seen too. Rafael Leao. Messi. And they've been given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Gilberto Silva attempts a clearance. Milan can start a counter here. Engages and forces him off the ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Can he latch on to this? Can he put it away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And the flag has stayed. Chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, what a ball is in here! Ribery. Oh, good read. And here's Maradona. The ball's gone astray. Gilberto Silva. Bergomi proves too strong. Looking for the runner. And a shot! Goal! Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Millie's had a shot! Goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Ribery. Fiddles it through. Passes just off target. Araujo. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. And it's Messi. Gilberto Silva could move up a gear here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. No, that's been intercepted. Maradona has given away a free kick. De Jong, and that interception was most necessary. Rafael Leao, he's picked his way through. And he's gone backward here. Decent hit! Defending of the desperate variety. And he was quick to react. And no, that was never going to make it. AC Milan could counter here. De Jong. Makaleli. Bergomi calmly anticipates. And that's been intercepted. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Maradona. Nicely weighted ball. Brilliantly cut out. Vieira. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Milan head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we're off again. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Messi. Rafael Leao. He's found a way through. So much time and space here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now he's off and running. Now it's Rafael Leao. And he's managed to get free. De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well seen. Saw that coming. He's looking to set free a runner. Barella. Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vieira. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Now it's Rafael Leao. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nice ball, and he's in here. Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ribéry. Barella. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Gilberto Silva. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vieira. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Neymar. Now it's De Jong. Great work on the overlap. And here's Neymar. He's got the shot away! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's headed upfield.
Figo, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Gilberto Silva, who's set up one goal so far. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. 75 minutes played. Now it's Hullet. Pinches it off him. Looking for the runner. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision.
Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Works it forward. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And they're quick to get it back. Rummenigge. Costa Curta. To Barella. Bergomi. And Araujo. And it's Bergomi. And here's Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. So what can they make of this? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Figo chasing after it. Eriksson. Can he get it through? Oh, he's for Figo! In for the pieces! No, he couldn't get hold of it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Maradona. Great defending, strong and determined. Good read, needed to be. Barella. And it's Neymar. To Bergomi. Now that looks a decent ball. Sergio Roberto looking to run onto it. And the counter is on. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Milan were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to